So I finally have one of the most premium offerings from the VIOFO lineup, the VIOFO A139 PRO 4K dual channel dash camera. So in this video, I'll be showing you all the features of this dash camera and also do a detailed unboxing to show you what you get inside the box. So let's not waste any time and let's get started. So here is the box pack of the VIOFO A139 PRO 2-channel Ultra HD plus Full HD dash camera. So on top of the box you find the VIOFO logo and a specific 4K HDR logo. So this means this camera has a resolution of 4K with support for high dynamic range. So along with that, they have also provided a detailed specification that this contains a STARVIS 2 sensor by Sony and it has a 1/1.8 inch image sensor. So that's a really cool thing for a dash camera. And also along with that, at the bottom they have provided some details that this is a 4K Ultra HD camera. It supports dual channel recording, which means both front and back are covered. The Sony STARVIS 2 sensor with a 1/1.8 inch sensor and a 5 GHz high speed Wi-Fi. So that's also a very good thing in order to transfer the videos in a fast way to your smartphone. On the back there are some features provided and they say that this is a dual channel recording 4K UHD plus 1080p Full HD dash cam. It has a built-in 8 megapixel Sony STARVIS 2 sensor with a 1/1.8 inch sensor. It supports 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi with GPS logger, super slim coaxial rear camera cable, voice notifications in multiple languages, and CPL filter is included to reduce reflections and glare. So that's a very good thing by VIOFO that they have already included the CPL filter. Again, there are some features provided on the left side of the box. As mentioned, it is a 4K Ultra HD plus Full HD, Sony STARVIS 2 sensor, Wi-Fi. It has got super night vision, parking mode. It has GPS logger, voice notification and CPL filter within the box. So let's open this up and see what are the contents inside. So here is the box pack with a definite VIOFO branding at front. So let's open up this box. So at first you have this sponge-like material surrounding the dash camera to make sure that the dash camera stays safe during transportation. It's wrapped in a plastic case. So first let's take out the dash camera and take a look at its form factor. So here is the VIOFO A139 PRO 4K camera. It has a camera lens on the left and here you find the mounting bracket with the 3M gum tape. There are some ventilation holes at front and the VIOFO Dashcam logo is written right here. So on top of the dash camera there are certain ports provided. So first one is the AV out port, second one is the external microphone port, third one is a screw hole, and then followed by a rear camera port. Following that you have the interior camera port. Following that you have the power in mode or the micro SD card reader mode. Then you have another screw hole and a micro SD card slot right below it. Then you have this rotatable lens which I just showed you previously. Then you have the power on and off button, recording start stop button, video protect button, microphone on and off button and a Wi-Fi on off button. Along with that, this mounting bracket also doubles up as a GPS receiver or a GPS module. Then you have the reset hole at one side. Following that you have the dash camera microphone. Then lastly you have the recording status indicator, the microphone status indicator, the GPS status indicator and the Wi-Fi status indicator. Also, due to the rotating feature of the camera, this dash cam can adapt to vertical or straight windshields as well. So just for example, if I show you, if I consider this user manual as a straight windshield and if I go ahead and stick it onto the camera mount, so as you can see there is a sufficient gap between the camera lens and the windshield. In this case I am showing you in the example of a user guide. So the camera is rotatable and this means you can turn it inside and also record the cabin if required. So that's a very convenient feature. So let's keep the camera aside and let's take a look at what else is inside the box. So at first you have the electrostatic stickers for attaching the dash camera to the windshield. You can install the dash camera with or without this based on your preference. If you're changing the dash camera position frequently, it is recommended to use those electrostatic stickers, but if not, you can attach it directly. So there are some must-read tips provided along with the box. So let's take a look at what are these tips which they have provided with so much interest. So first one says that please use genuine high endurance card designed especially for write intensive devices. Unqualified cards could result in dashcam malfunction and corrupted files. We highly recommend VIOFO memory cards which are optimized for dashcam recording. The coaxial cable socket is delicate. Please unplug the cable in a vertical way to protect the socket. we suggest not to frequently plug in or plug out the cables to avoid possible damages. Please test the dashcam in the vehicle before actual installation. So they have also provided some pictorial representation so that whenever you insert or remove the coaxial cable, you need to plug it out or plug it in a vertical manner, that is 90° to the port provided, and do not tilt it. It might cause some damage. So it's a good thing they have provided this tip because not everybody will be knowing about this. So this is a professional customer service card. They have provided their website, their email address, their phone and WhatsApp, and also live chat details. Following this, you have the A139 PRO user manual. You can take a look at this user manual. This is a pretty much detailed user manual and you get all the technical specifications, the installation, the app usage, and this is going to help you if you are someone who is doing this for the first time. So it's a very good thing that they have provided the user manual. So let's dive down more into the box and see what are the contents. So here is the rear camera, and this is pretty much similar to the rear camera which I have shown in my previous video with the T130 dashcam. Again, this rear camera is 360° rotatable, which means you can record both the rear of the car and also the inside portion of the car. Also along with that, the gum tape or the adapter comes in a flat manner. So in case even if your windshield is flat, you can mount this easily and there is a proper distance between the windshield and the camera. So in this case, I have shown the user manual as the windshield. So this is just to show you that this will work even with a flat or vertical windshields as well. So this is a USB type A to type C port, and this is probably for data transfer. So let's keep this cable back in its case and keep this thing aside. So here is the CPL filter for the A139 PRO. So this comes within the box, so you need not have to purchase it separately. So let's keep this here. Now you have this really slim rear coaxial cable. Now previously on almost all of the dual channel dash cams which I have reviewed, the rear camera cable would be really thick and broad and it would be actually difficult to insert it into the trim of the car. But this cable is very thin and very sleek and looks very premium, and that's a really good thing. So let's keep this aside and take a look at what else is inside. So here they have provided some extra 3M tapes for both front and the rear dash cam, and there's also a card reader provided inside. So here is the wiring crowbar in order to help you in inserting the wire into the trim of the car. Finally, you have the power cable with the 12-volt adapter. So let's open up the pack and take a look at the cable and the adapter. So here is a 12-volt car charger with 2 USB ports, so that you actually get one extra USB port for any other accessory which you might be using in the car. And here is the main power cable with a type C USB port. So the type A port plugs in into the 12-volt adapter and the type C port plugs in into the front dash cam. So that's it. These are the things provided within the box. So quite a lot of many things provided here, and if you're someone who is doing this for the first time, you might get a bit confused initially, but never mind, this video is going to help you in detail in sorting this thing out and helping you in installing this dash camera. Well, in case of the rear camera, you have this mounting bracket on top. Following this, you have the video out port on one side and there is a lens on the other side. You also get an interior camera which is a separate accessory. So the first thing which we need to do before installing the dash cam in the car is make sure that you insert a compatible microSD card. So in this case, I have a VIOFO 128GB memory card in my hand, and you have to insert this into the memory card port right here, just the way which I'm going to show you. So make sure that the golden strips are facing towards the front of the dash camera. Place the memory card inside the port and just slowly press it in so that it fits into place with a clicking sound. There you go, the memory card is now inserted and the dash camera is now ready for installation. So the A139 PRO comes at a price of 36,999 rupees, which is 37,000 rupees. It has the newest Sony STARVIS 2 IMX678 1/1.8 inch sensor. On the front camera, it has got a true 4K resolution of 2160 at 30 fps, and the rear camera supports 1080p Full HD resolution. It has a 7-glass lens and a f1.6 aperture. It also has an integrated super capacitor. The A139 also supports HDR, that is high dynamic range. It has a built-in 5 GHz Wi-Fi for faster transmission. GPS is built in. It has super slim coaxial cables and miniature connectors which reduce electromagnetic interference. It supports parking monitoring in 3 different modes, that is auto event detection, time lapse and low bitrate recording. You also get a CPL filter within the box. So I'm really excited to see how this dash camera performs, especially with the newly released Sony STARVIS 2 sensor. How good is the HDR video footage? how does it perform at night, and how is its license plate readability. So I'll be bringing up a detailed video soon on all of these factors, especially a detailed video regarding its video sample, its license plate readability, the HDR video footage, and its nighttime performance. Along with that, to give you some perspective, I'll be comparing this dashcam with the previous camera which I just reviewed, which is the VIOFO T130. Well, even I'm excited to know the difference and see how this dash camera performs, and it's going to be one really interesting video. So make sure you do not miss that video by hitting the subscribe button of Travel Tech, and do not forget to smash that like button. Also, if you're interested in purchasing this dashcam, the link to purchase it is provided in the description of this video. So this was the video for today. Thank you for watching, and until next one, see ya.